He thought it was going over long off. He can afford to do that, men are up. But it's just landed and just died. Didn't even roll over the ropes. There. Just stopped. Yeah, chance here, gone. You can easily feel that looking to score quick and fast here. And Mushfiqur has played it straight to Shan Masood at mid-off.
There's signs of aggression just before this delivery when Shanto played that shot, and then Mushfiqur also trying to play it over the top of the infield. Disappointed, straight into the hands of the skipper. So Hassan Ali again picking up an early wicket. Mushfiqur goes for 22. Bangladesh 164 for 4.
Boys. Already?
Litton Das is the next man in. After the dismissal of Mushfiqur Rahim in the third over of the day. We can clearly see with the way Shanto and Mushfiqur have approached this morning, they're looking to score quickly. And he just felt that it was within his range to clear that fielder, that's Shan Masood at mid-off, but just couldn't get it. Just played it straight down his throat. See, interesting if they want to continue with this aggression, if they lose another.
Yeah, that's the other side of this setting up a total, because if you're looking to score runs quickly and then you all of a sudden start to lose wickets, then what happens? Then in the Pakistan don't need to chase too many. But still the lead is 191, and in the fourth inning, on the fifth day, it's not going to be easy. So they need to be absolutely sure, Bangladesh, how to go about their job. He'll be happy, Umar Gul, to see that early wicket of Mushfiqur Rahim.
Yeah, there's been a discussion as to what is going on in the Bangladesh dressing room. What are they thinking? In the press conference last evening, Salman Agha was asked a question regarding what do you think Bangladesh will do? He said, I have no idea, but if they give us 270, 280 with around 70 overs, we'll take that. But he says, I highly doubt they will do this. But if they leave us with 40, 50 overs and 300 plus, then it really depends on what the condition is and how we want to go about it. Now, Bangladesh has two things at stake, of course, one being the Test Championship points. They have been in a position winning more sessions in a Test match. They would like to, have a win here. Having a draw will be their loss in one way or the other.
And just on that, what Salman Ali said, Mohammad Ashraful in that interview early morning said they're thinking of perhaps a lead of 260 or 270. And in terms of bowling the opposition out, he also mentioned 70 overs. So both are talking in the same direction. We'll have to wait and see. And a good point that you also make is that this is the World Test Championship cycle, and there are points to be picked up. If you win, you get 12 points. Draw gets you 4 points. So you don't want to lose from here on. Bangladesh doesn't want to lose from this stage of the game, and surely Pakistan will be hoping that you also don't want to lose. So it's a tough battle out there.
Just feel that he's limping. Litton Das. They were asked. Let's have have a look at the comparison. Day 5 will be the pitch what they're playing today, and then day 2 on your left.
Yeah, green on the left and much less greener on the right. And you can, if you look closer, it's day 1 to day 4 on the left, day 5 on the right. Well, he's getting some treatment. This is not a good sign because he's an important part of the Bangladesh team. He also keeps the wickets and is a fine batter. Make sure that he gets it strapped up.
What you've seen that a lot have been extracted by Miraz from that touch bungalow end on this surface. Just the variable bounce which was discussed in that pitch report today. That's the only thing, otherwise it has behaved properly. Just coming back to our discussion about when and how the side wants to declare. Salman Agha again asked the question, if you were in Bangladesh position, what would you think they'll do? They said, we'll also look to bat the opposition out of the game. To some, it might be a little negative thinking, because if you're looking to bat the opposition out, you're surely going 300 beyond, and that will leave you not enough time to bowl the opposition out. If you have been controlling the test match for more than the side visiting, then may as well go the kill.
The Bangladesh wickets. Hopkinson drawn. The pass. These are the second innings wickets. Gets extra bounce. Good lines from end length. Hassan Ali. And then the big wicket. He was looking solid. Moment getting dismissed in that fashion, and the last one, Mushfiqur Rahim, chipping straight down to throat of Shan Masood. So he picks up his second. There has been a discussion earlier on, and even now, both the teams know that it can change very quickly.
In ICC World Test Championship, this is where the two teams are at the moment. And at the start of the test match, Shanta did say that we have a certain target, we want to come up 5 and 6, and for that, they'll be surely looking to have a win, or rather having a little defensive approach and securing themselves in the test match here. A loss shouldn't be a worry, but like we've been discussing, the ball is in Shanto's court. Not much Shan can do about controlling the game unless he gets the remaining 6 wickets quickly.
Yeah, just have a look at that chart, and you can look at the bottom. Number 8 is Bangladesh. They played 2 test matches in this cycle, the 2025-27 ICC World Test Championship, and they haven't won a test match yet. They've lost 1. It was against Sri Lanka, but they drew 1, so that's why they have got 4 points. So they haven't had a win so far.
Well, we're all set and ready now after Litton Das has got himself a bit of treatment.
Then you realize as a captain, okay, what do we need to do? We know we don't want to secure more points. We'll come back to that. 166 for 4. .193 the lead now, and they've lost Mushfiqur Rahim this morning.
Oman will continue from the far end.
And the skipper is in the middle. Shantos had a lovely run with the bat. So he'll be able to decide and figure out, okay, this is what is happening in the middle. This is how many runs we've decided to take that lead. Are my bowlers good enough to take 10 wickets on this surface? Earlier on, while just having a closer look at the pitch this morning, there was a long discussion between four players from two players and two coaches from Bangladesh. There was Phil Simmons, the head coach, Mushtaq Ahmed, the spin bowling coach, and the two frontline spinners, Madison Miraj and Tajul Islam, right there in front of the surface and looking down and having a long discussion. And I'm sure the discussion would have been the what we are trying to figure out. Okay, is this the surface where it's possible to take 10 wickets in a day? By the looks of it, it is, but it's still the challenge is to make. Oh, look at that! I mean, there will be an odd delivery. I think it's hit him on the krill hand. The extra bounce again. And there'll be a concussion protocol. Probably we'll have a look.
Yeah, that extra bounce. A surprise. Shantuan has gone straight into Rizwan's visor, so concussion protocol straight away in place. There'll be another hold-up. Have you already had a 5-minute hold-up? When you look at that as the Pakistan batter who yet to come out, you start thinking, okay, this is what's happening. The bounce. Have a look at this side on. It's just we're going straight into his visor. You'd probably expect that to come somewhere around your abdomen. It's just missed everyone.
And you can see that immediately again he's asking question. I thought he was introduced in the attack quite late yesterday, Noman Ali. And surely if you look at what Bangladesh did with in the bowling department, it was once again a spinner, Madison Miraj, who picked up his 14th fifer. And it'll be interesting to see where he bowled, the areas that he bowled at, because he was the one who was given trouble to the batters.
Oh, is that a drop? Is that a drop? Did it spill out? It is Abdullah Fazal again. He's already dropped one. End of the over. We'll have a look at that. 166 for 4. It's been the captain all the way, even in the first innings and in the second, who's been that hurdle in front of Pakistan. Let's have a look at the last ball of that previous over. Was that a drop or did it drop short? Abdullah Fazal there.
Yeah, I just have a feeling it might have just dropped short. This will give you a clearer picture. Yeah. It's a good position though, because he realized that this definitely drop short. Because whenever he drives in that area, it goes a little bit in the air.
Hello.
Short ball. Just dying at the last moment. They still have 2 more reviews. Pakistan, Bangladesh has 3.
Don't know if it was a slower one into the service. No, he's just gone through that shot a little early. Ball arrived much later.
ठीक है, ठीक है. तशरीफ उमदी पे नमो. Hello. जी ठीक.
If they lose a wicket here, then it will be interesting to see what their strategy is. Do you continue trying to score more? Because right now, surely they will be not happy with 193. That's not enough. They want more runs. This is the temperatures here. We've had rain for 2 days. Somewhere after lunch, it just starts getting darker. And hopefully today it will allow both the sides to have an open out, equal opportunity.
Happy to defend. There was just a sign of aggression a little while earlier when Shanto and Mushfiq were batting. So Mushfiq getting himself dismissed, trying to be a little aggressive. Maybe that will, or rather has passed a message to these two that okay, let's take some time. We don't want to lose another wicket here. It's been a good over. He's attacked the stumps. He's not willing to play shots, and that's absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong in that.
Stump to stump. He's shown a lot of discipline. He also earned 2 wickets as a result. Yesterday, when the game ended, his economy was 2. Best of the lot. This one just sharply comes up. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal if he's got some bat onto it. Yeah, it's a run. So 1 run coming of it. 167 for 4. Our match referee, Jeff Crow, with loads of experience in the match officials for this test match. Trying a different angle now, coming around the wicket, Noman. It's bowling over the wicket to Mushfiqul.
Whenever I see Jeff Crow, I remember the late, great Martin Crow. What a batter. Oh, one of the finest batter. Especially on the spin-friendly wickets, coming from New Zealand, getting used to these conditions. Oh, wow. Oh, the ball. It was a pure treat to watch him bat.
risk taken. And it'll come back for 2. 3 coming of it. 170 for 4 Bangladesh. .197 is the lead. Start of the day, Shanto and Mushfiqur started, and we saw a little bit of urgency in terms of trying to get a bigger score as quick as possible. But of course, after losing Mushfiqur, things have just quietened down a bit. To the advantage of Bangladesh, they'd like to get a bigger lead with enough time available to them. That's not the first time he's... First time he's attempted that. Hasn't ducked or let it go. He's made an attempt. He's got 2 men. He's got a wider deep fine leg and a deep square leg. Who's at a 75 marker. Just to the right of the screen for that shorter delivery there.
Yeah, he's bowled well, but I feel that it's the spinners who's going to play a bigger part here, because even on day 3, Madison Miraj really bowled well when he picked up his 14 5-wicket haul. Where he picked up his wickets. On stumps, oh yes, and on front, right in front. The lines he has bowled, he's attacked the stumps. He hasn't really done too much. This was a loose shot. This was a good catch, should have been left alone. Again, loose. So if you're looking at what he did with the ball on day 3, nothing extraordinary, just basic good line and length. Few more runs added to that lead, and with that a couple of runs, 199 the lead. But as we saw in day 4 and now in day 5, there is a bit of a purchase. That's the reason why I feel that the spinners will have to really bowl well, ensure that they can pick up wickets. Hassan Ali has picked up a wicket. Noman. Ricken will be the key. He's only bowled 3 overs.
You talk about Noman versus Miraz. Also, the last over that Noman bowled, there were 5 singles. So you need the captain also to help him out. He's bowling tight lines. It's just been pushed away because not enough gaps that have been plugged in. To get 5 singles and see an over off, it's just not working.
Yeah, that's the reason why I was mentioning and showed that graph, those wickets from Miraj, because he was dead straight on stumps. So difficult for the batters to even work around to look for the gaps and create gaps. So that's where the idea is. 200 now, the lead, Bangladesh.
A good delivery. He's trying various things. He's coming around the wicket, bowling a slow one.
Yeah, just rolling the finger. It's the cutter. He's using. We saw him bowling on a slower side, and then he's willing to also roll the fingers over the cutters, the off cutter. Just trying to see whether it can do something different. Yeah, clever piece of bowling from Hassan Ali.
That'll be a boundary. He's handled that well, the shorter one, Shanto. Lead goes to 204, Bangladesh 177 for 4.
Well, we've played out 35 minutes of the fifth day. 25 runs have been added with the loss of the wicket of Mushfiqur Rahim. Want to get a move on. Bangladesh lead now extended to 204 runs. The talking point will obviously keep on at what score Bangladesh might declare. Last ball of the previous over, stood up, very comfortable height, and simple enough to pull it away. It's a gift, and he's not going to miss out on that opportunity. Played it late, swivel round. Just Liton Kumar Dash getting into his rhythm, being a little slow on the upstart. Let's have a look at this last ball, Ramesh.
So frankly, Shamim, I'm getting mixed signals. At times this pitch becomes, dynamite for bowlers. At times it just mellows down and batting becomes suddenly easy. So it's a mixed bag. You've got to hit the right area probably and be more patient and disciplined. It's spinning from the closer range today, from the driving range for Noman. So that's been a difference. And I know for a fact that Bangladesh will be terrorizing Pakistan through their spinners because they bowl a different channel, different line, more revs on the ball. Miraj with a 5-wicket haul in the first innings, so that'll set him up very nicely, positively to attack Pakistan.
Well, he's really given that a good whack. Swept very confidently, very quickly to the boundary. Shake of the head from the bowler, but it was in his arc.
Yeah, intelligently played. Look how he covered the stumps towards the offside, allowed himself the luxury then to have a hard swing at that. He's a beautiful timer of the ball, Liton Das. And if he survives and is out there with Shanto, then the declaration may just come a bit quicker.
I thought that was going down leg now. Is he going to ponder a review? Maybe it's close. Does he think? Going upstairs.
TV umpire to director. We have a play review for LBW. Original decision is out. It's a fair delivery. Can we go to front on, please? Ball's close to the back. Can we just confirm with Ultra Edge? Just standing by for Ultra Edge. Still standing by for Ultra Edge. Ultra Edge coming up. Just go back one frame. And roll forward. And go back again. Yeah, I can see a spike when the ball's next to the bat and there's a deflection. Richard, I'm going to ask you to reverse your decision from out to not out. Stand by. You're on screen. Signal now.
He has to reverse his decision because Liton Kumar knew straight away that he had a little feather, and that saved him. But must have been a tad concerned. The initial movement, just going across the trigger movement to the offside and exposing stumps, just got pretty much in front, and that little touch with the bat saved it for him. Lives to fight another day. Or fight from now on.
Look at how he covered the stumps, and then beautifully bowled by Noman. He shortened the length and bowled the straighter line because he was put away for a 4. He tried the slot sweep by walking across the stumps before this delivery. So intelligent piece of bowling from Noman. 4 down for 181.
Ramesh was talking about a war of attrition a few days back, but today's the day. I think it's a wonderful fight between bat and ball. The Bangladeshis trying to score runs in a hurry. Pakistani bowlers have been accurate. They've had success. They were close to a wicket in the last over. Shansha Afridi, 2 maidens in his 12 overs so far, 1 for 39. Going to try his hand and try and break this partnership. Rajmal Hussain Shanto has been very, very compact, very good at the crease.
Still an open game. Who dares win? That kind of a scenario. So Bangladesh obviously looking for take the game to Pakistan. Pakistan have got this great outside opportunity to pick up 2 wickets and slow down the process and maybe look to then roll over Bangladesh. So all avenues are open for you to crawl back into a strong situation and position.
Well, he was a little awkward in executing that shot. And thus maybe did not get it in the area he wanted to put it, but despite that, he's got that single. Because he was alert to the fact that the ball might keep a tad low.
Thing to look out for Shanto's batting in this innings is how well he's played the variations. Quick back speed and then the adjustment. He's watching the ball ever so closely and confident of pulling it off. That's a lovely shot in the end because he got cramped, looked a little ungainly, but